A day after US-Russia New Strategic Arms Reduction Treaty, or START treaty, expired, White House has said that the US President Donald Trump wants experts to work on a modernized version of New START nuclear weapons treaty. Trump and Putin have been talking about this issue, but both the countries have failed to find a middle ground on it. White House Press Secretary Carolyn Levitt has said that there is no temporary agreement to maintain the terms for the pact, and Trump earlier has rejected an offer from the Russian president on this thing to have a negotiation and a voluntary effort to extend the caps on strategic nuclear weapon deployment after the treaty that held them in check for more than 2 decades has expired. Meanwhile, Russia has said that they would prefer to have a dialogue with the United States after the expiry of New START nuclear arms control treaty, but they are also ready for any scenario. Meanwhile, the Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov has said that Moscow would see how ready Washington was to talk about the strategic nuclear security. New START was the last arms control treaty between the world's 2 largest nuclear weapon power states. Meanwhile, a statement released by the US European Command has said that the United States and Russia have agreed to re-establish high-level military-to-military dialogue in Abu Dhabi. The dialogue channel was suspended in the fall of 2021 prior to the outbreak of Russia-Ukraine conflict.
Trump wants to find a better agreement. Even if we could have legally extended the treaty, it would not have been beneficial for the United States or the world to do so. New START was signed in 2010, and its limits on warheads and launchers are no longer relevant in 2026, when one nuclear power is expanding its arsenal at a scale and pace not seen in over half a century, and another continues to maintain and develop a vast range of nuclear systems unconstrained by New START's terms. Almost all of U.S. deployed nuclear forces were subject to New START, while only a fraction of Russia's much larger stockpile was. I should add that exactly 0 Chinese nuclear weapons were covered by New START. And as we sit here today, China's entire nuclear arsenal has no limits, no transparency, no declarations, and no controls.
Знаете, вчера истек договор о стратегических наступательных вооружениях.
As you know, yesterday the New START treaty expired, so there's vacuum now. Our position, which was presented by a ministry, was described in detail. And we will proceed from the fact that Russia is ready for any further developments. For sure, we prefer to have a dialogue, and we will await information on the US readiness to do the same.
Будут готовы к этому же.